Welcome to Mayish Girls channel.
Hi, my name is Rachel and welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make this skirt. This is my ruffle skirt. I made it out of cotton. Today I'm going to teach you how to make it out of acrylic. You can use cotton if you want, all up to you. So you're going to need a size 5 crochet hook. You can use, this is a 3.75. Should we use a 3.75? I gotta go find my 5. You are going to need a 3.75 crochet hook. And you are going to need 6 balls of around 50 grams of yarn. You could need more, depending on the length. I have 7 here. Excuse me. So we are going to start with the waistband first, and then you will do the tiers. So let's grab your yarn, and then we're just going to crochet with Y's to make our waistband. We won't have to do like a circle or anything in the chain because we could just put it together and it won't be too tight. It'll be like nice and let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the waistband being blue. So to do the waistband, you are going to chain a single. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're gonna want it a little longer because you're gonna fold it for the string. 13, 14, 15. So 16 change should be good. You are going to go down this way. Simple. This is like a beginner friendly, basic crochet. And you're in a single stitch into here. Yeah. Oh, I also forgot to say that one of these doesn't count, so it's kind of like it's 15 chains. I moved the camera. So you're still single crocheting down your chain. And you're gonna see these little crosses. So you're gonna put the hook in the one closest to your pointer finger. So this one. And then you'll do that all the way down your work. And they don't need to be like super tight. Just, good enough. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is a single crochet. Just go in the stitch, yarn over. I think my dog has to poop. So at the end, you're gonna chain 1. You always gotta do that so you have a nice ending. So you're gonna keep doing this until you get to the desired length of where you want the waist of your skirt to sit. It could be 12 inches. It could be, 12 inches. It's not that big. 24 inches. Do that, and you're gonna keep going. When we're both done, I'll be back, and I'll show you how to start the ruffles. If you want me to show you just how to do this one more time, you're gonna go in to that stitch closest to your pointer finger. You're not gonna yarn over. You're gonna yarn over once you go through it. Go through same, and always make sure at the end you're chaining 1 so you get like a perfect piece. And always remember, it doesn't matter how long this is. You could have made this 30 and then you could have rolled it, you know what I mean? It could be as long as you want. I'm just showing you what's going to be the easiest for me to make a cute little skirt for you guys. This is my first tutorial, so bear with me. Okay, like I said, chain 1, turn your work. All right, we'll both be back when we have the waistband. So after working a few rows, you should have something like this. This is where the waistband. So depending on the length, this is where you would fold it in the back and apply the, you don't have to fold it at all. You could just put a string in and it would just, but yeah. I'm gonna keep going until I get to the size I need. And I'm laying in the bed because the chair is not comfortable. Finished the waistband last night. Now it's time to sew it together. What you're gonna want to do is make sure you have both of the right sides facing each other. So like the side that's you're gonna want to have the sides that are gonna be shown. So, and to tell those sides, so this is the front, this is the back. The front, they're going that way. You know what I mean? The back, that's the front. The front looks better, the back is more rougher. The way the stitches are, maybe the stitches go up. I don't know exactly, I will do some more research for you. So anyway, you're gonna make the fronts like this, so that the backs are shown. Next, you're gonna wanna align them like sandwiches. Doesn't matter if they're not the same size. You tried. So you're gonna grab your hook with it. You're not gonna yarn over. You're gonna go into this other one, into that one, that first chain, and then you're gonna yarn over and do like a little slip stitch, and then you're gonna do that. And you're gonna do that down the whole row. So you're gonna go in through this side, the one that's on the top, it doesn't matter, but the one that's opposed to the one that has your chain and the hook. go through here, go through this chain, grab the yarn, slip stitch. Once again, go through here. Doesn't need to be perfect. Hitch crochet. If you want it to be perfect, make sure you go through that little top chain, and then I go through both underneath slip stitch, because a slip stitch, I'm pretty sure, is like the loosest one or something. But I'm gonna continue, and it's really quick. I can finish it right now. So they have a zoo in here, and then if you want, be extra risky, you could just go through them at the same time like this. Do a little flick of the wrist. Do like a little extra one on the edge just to make sure. Chain one, grab a scissor, cut it off. Do whatever you want to do. Next, you're going to turn it back in to the opposing side that it's going to face the audience. This is what the seam looks like. There we go. Not too bad. I mean, who cares? It looks great. It's right here. This is the top. So when you can tell, see how it's kind of cinching up? That would obviously mean that this would be the top and that would be the bottom. We're gonna start your ruffles. So I will grab the yarn and see you. So once you have attached your yarn to the bottom, it's gonna sit below your belly button, like below your waist. Chain 2. That will count as your first stitch. So that's the inside, the outside's facing me. Now you guys. So you're gonna yarn over, you're gonna go into your next stitch. But from just trying with this acrylic, I'm going to go into the above stitch because doing this stitch will pull on my thing and it just won't look nice. So you're gonna go into this above stitch, not that one. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next one. You see this? That's where you'll put your next. So yarn over, go into that one. So that's 2. It'll be different for everyone because your waist. Yarn over again, we're gonna go into that one. You're not gonna go into this top one because it will stretch out your waistband. So you're gonna go into this nice little square. Okay, so you'll see your next hole right here. And it's definitely okay just to maybe skip some holes that are not there, or you could just push through. I will tell you the amount of stitches that I put in after I'm done. I will be back. So I'm gonna have double crochet all around, no increases yet. I will do that on the next round. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to finish off. So this is what it would look like to you facing you. So you would just, I have 2 stitches left. So I'm just gonna do my normal, finish off with my 2 stitches, go in that one, and then I will grab onto this next row. Do you see that chain? It will be chained to here, so you're gonna go to that one and slip stitch. Oops. Once again, in here. Bam. And then it will look like that. Yes. So you will chain 2 again, yarn over, and then this is the fun part. You are going to put 2 increases on this row. And then the next row will be no increases, and then the next row will be increases. So let's go. You just work in here with your half double crochets. The hell? Shit, I forgot to put my increases on. Okay, so considering we chained it to 2, that would, we'll just let that be, I don't know. Okay, I put 2 in there. So just try to remember to put 2 in each. This is where you're gonna use a lot of your yarn. Yeah, so once again, you just put 2 half double crochets right now for this row. This is your second row, technically. Okay, so I've worked like a few, and that's what it will start to look like. The more you do it, the more it will, So yeah, I will see you when we are back at this side, ready to connect it. Saying, hey, we're doing a tutorial, not used to it. Okay, girl, so if you're at this part where you're gonna connect your second row of ruffles, yeah, you know what I mean. So we're just gonna finish it. I gotta do 2 more and 3 more. I can't see these fucking glasses. See, now sometimes this gets a little tricky, this last one, and it's always different. So this is gonna be an executive decision to put 2 double crochets because that's how it's supposed to be. These are your 2 chains. You're gonna skip those. See, like, it's actually that little one. So you're gonna go to the one right above. And it's fine if you don't. Just slip stitch through one of them. And then you're gonna chain 1. And for this skirt, I don't think I turned my word. honestly, dude, I just don't remember. So we're not going to. So the next row is just going to be no increases. So this is your third row. This is going to be easy. Just do half double crochets in each row. I forgot to show you what it looks like. And this is what it should look like after row 1. Gorgeous, dude. Okay, I'm going to finish up this row. And as you do it, you'll start to see this will connect and make it more ruffly. Because those increases are technically for the next row. I'll see you back at that spot. Okay, we're back. So we're ending row 3. So we're still just doing half doubles, only one in each stitch. And then at the end, you're gonna skip these 2 chains that you did, and then just slip stitch in, chain 2. And this row we're doing increases, so we'll do 2 more each for the 4th row. I'm reading my skirt because I know how to read it, so I don't remember what we're doing next row. But back. Hi, so we are on row 4, ending it. I just want to show you how to do that. Once again, we chain 2, so technically you're going to go into the 3rd one, slip stitch. So you're just going to do 4 more rows of now just half double in each, no more increases. So we just did a whole row of increases, so now you're just going to do 4 rows of no increases. So I'll see you back at row 8, and then you could just connect it like normal, and then we'll do more increases because we're gonna add a color then, with a different color. So I'll see you there. Also, I'm sorry, row 4 chain the 2 still on every single row. Okay, in the beginning of starting the row. After doing 4 rows, you're gonna have to do 5. Sorry. So after doing 5 rows, go back and do that last row if you want to. You don't have to. You can do that last row at the end. It doesn't matter because that last row covers where I'm gonna put the ruffle. I didn't know. Sorry. So now we're gonna add the color, do 1 normal row again, and then we're gonna do another row of increases, and then. Okay, so let's attach the yarn. I'm getting a mic soon, so yeah, don't worry. And then after our last increase, the rest of the length will all be up to you because there's really nothing else to do. And then I'll show you how to do the ruffle. I hope this is gonna look pretty. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to attach the yarn. Okay, so instead of going over, to chain the 2 we would do, what we're gonna do is just make another slip knot, right? That's what that is. Put it on here, tighten it. You're gonna pull that slip knot through. You're gonna grab the tail and the remaining one that you were using, the sherbet. You can do this after, but I'm just doing it now to get my tails away and just tie it, Chain 2, like we did before. Then we're just going half double crochet with the next color. Okay, I don't know what I just did, but I'm gonna redo that. You're gonna go into the stitch you just did, because if not, if you go into the next one, there's gonna be a hole. So I will be back once I'm back here, and then we'll do the increases. You're at the end of the row with the gray, so we're gonna finish off the row. I'm just showing you this just in case you still haven't gotten it. Okay, so I don't remember, did we do those chain 2s? Yeah, 3rd stitch, like always. All right, we're gonna chain 2. We're gonna go into this first stitch. When it's facing you, it's that one, obviously. Sorry I'm doing my tutorial this way, but I don't need to do everything like how everyone else does it. Okay, so you're gonna do 2 stitches, 2 increases in each stitch for this row. And then we will do a few more rows. I just have to look at my work. And then I'll show you how to do the ruffle on like the top. To surface crochet it on. I'll be back when I'm done with this row so I can tell you how many more rows we need to do. Okay, whoa, that's how much yarn I have left. We've gotten, I don't think I'm gonna have enough to do a double. This is the worst. Dude, I only have 1 ball. I swear I thought I got 3 of the gray. Actually, now I think of it, I only got 2 of each. Whenever I do change the color and like I'm going through, I always try my best just to keep those 2 strings just in the back so you don't see them. You know what I mean? Because they're like on the back. So now you're on your color change increase row. You're going to connect them. So now we can just work. I forgot to show you how to connect it. Once again, you're going to go into the 3rd chain, slip stitch. Oh yeah, chain 2. So that was the last time we're going to have to do increases, I think. I don't remember if the ruffles had increases too, like this 3rd layer. They might. I'll let you know. Sorry for being so unprepared. Okay, I just checked my skirt. The additional row of ruffles is not in creases. They're just one. So after doing, my mom has called me so many times today, like, fucking chill, mom. It's all up to you, but I'm gonna do 4 rows now of half double crochet and no more increases. And I will see you when I'm done with that. It should look like, this is what mine's looking like right now. I'm going to see you 4 to 5 more rows. It's all up to how much you want to do. If you wanted a micro skirt, you could stop here and just wait till you get to the ruffle part, and I'll show you how to do that. All right. I've made it to the last row that I want for my skirt. So, or the last stitch, sorry. I'm confused, he's playing with the VR out there. So there's 1, 2, those are the 2 you chained. And then you're gonna go into the 3rd one. And then those 2 are gonna like lock in there and make it really nice. And then you're just gonna chain 1, cut it. So I was going to do this color for the ruffles, but I have changed my mind. I'm gonna do blue. I think it'll look even more batty, like the waistband. So let's do this. Okay, so after we finish this row off, we're gonna do the ruffles. So we did that extra row I told you to do. So then you would do the surface crochet just in this like above row, so that you have like, you know, so that, because if you did it here, it would kind of just make this look weird and you would take away from what you just did. So I will show you how to connect the yarn. Okay, so to attach the yarn, I just did it once so I can do it without, you know, being stupid, without knowing how to do it. So you're gonna grab 2 of these. You're gonna grab the one, see, like, if you, I'm showing you right now. You see that one? You're gonna grab that one, and you're gonna grab that one. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Just grab these 2 that are easily put together, and you're quickly just going to make like the top layer that you're gonna do your half double stitches on. So I'm pretty sure this is slip stitching. Grab 2 stitches. If you just fold it, then you'll be able to get the row perfectly, like for the next row. As you see, the next row that you do will like be a ruffle. So you're gonna go all the way around surface crocheting on this row, and I'll meet you back when you get here. Okay, so I was going through 2 chains. One's easier, so I'm gonna show you. This is just featuration, so just go through 1 instead of trying to go through 2 if you're having trouble, because mine was kind of just getting stuck. So yeah, this is a lot faster instead of 2, so it looks the same, and that will fold over. After surface crocheting all the way around, somehow I went up a stitch, so it's kind of like angled on some part of it, so that'll be fun, like a little happy accident. I have about like 6 stitches. Wait, oh no, I don't, I have like 2. Let's go. So I'm just gonna go down 1, down. No, I'm just gonna go into it just like I would slip stitch anything. Go like this. You're gonna wait, no, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna rip it off. Now you're gonna just do half double crochets all the way around. You don't have to do any more than like 2. If you want like more, you could, but I'm only gonna do 2 or 1, maybe only 1, because I only have this ball left and I only do 1. So see you back at the end of the row. Wait, I mean, I gotta show you how to do the half double crochet. So you pretty much just made like a row, perfect for you to crochet in. The best thing is to like fold it. Yeah, I don't know if 1's gonna work. I might have to go get more yarn again. Maybe I have. Okay, so go into the top stitch. That is a lot easier instead of going underneath it. And that stitch is like, when you're looking at it, it's the one closest to your finger on this side. Right after you yarn over. Honestly, it's pretty simple. You just have to like know like how to like be creative. I'll see you back when I'm done with that row. This skirt, you're done. Should have gotten to the last row and then slip stitched it in, or you decided to keep going and make the ruffles longer. I kind of like how this turned out because I've never done it this way, and it kind of just makes it look like ribbing. So you're probably gonna have some strings left over. I'll show you how I weave them in. So truthfully, like this, if this is yours, you're not selling it to anybody. And honestly, even if you are selling it to somebody, you can still do this. So literally just grab 2, if you buy 2 colors and this is the type of string you got, you're just gonna tie them together for now, and then we'll cut them. Even these 2 blue, you'll just tie them together I'll weave these in. I'm not gonna tie them too many times. So I got this one at Michael's. I'm pretty sure they have them at the dollar store too, but it was cheap. It was for a 2-pack for like $1 something. I did lose the other one, like normally everyone does. Yeah, but like weaving it in is really easy. You just have your work facing you. You go in under any stitch above the back, I mean a hole. Bam. You just cut that off. Oh shit, I need to make a waistband. I'm doing a quick chain. Here's how to make a quick waistband. You just grab your color, 1, 2, and then you're just gonna chain a long chain. Okay, so after you're done chaining your chain, you can go through it in single crochet, slip stitch, double crochet, however you think you're gonna make it. I'm just gonna leave it like this. It looks great. Still, it's like a shoelace. So you're going to need this thick of a needle, plastic or metal, to put your band in. And what you want to do is when you put your band in, you want to make sure you're having it like face you, like, you know, like boy shorts, like your brothers or your boyfriend's basketball shorts. This is what you're gonna do. Is that gonna be the front? Okay, yeah, that looks more long. So you want to try to see the longer side will be the back. Or is that gonna be the side? All right. So I sewed the band here, so I'm gonna have it like this. Have it against yourself, and then you're going to literally just come through the back side. Yeah. Okay, now you have a few left. You'll just keep going till you get to, like, you know, this one. You'll have one in between, and it'll look really pretty. Or you could do, you know, till here. It's all up to you. Okay, now you should have. Next, I'm gonna grab 2 beads and put them on. Okay, once you have your beads on, you know, you just tag a good old knot. Whoa, there you have it. Okay, my skirt is done. We're gonna put it on, go out in the sunlight. Cut all the ends off. So here's my skirt. I'm in love. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna make a bunch of these and I'm gonna sell them, you know, like in a few months. I might go to like a pop-up or maybe online. I'm just gonna sell them, like, you know, one of a kind. This one could definitely fit extra small to medium. Large if you got a slimmy waist, just pull it up. But this is definitely a tutu skirt. There we go, I got some more room. I don't know why I do that, but I'm very happy. I can't wait to show my boyfriend when he gets home. The beads were a nice touch. I'm just trying to figure out the back. Maybe this should be the back. We'll see. Yeah, there we go. Thought the back was looking a little poachy. Yeah, I like it like this. This is my skirt. Okay, thanks for watching. I would love for you to let me know what I could work on for my next tutorial. I'm already have ideas and I'm gonna start another skirt. Or I could start something else, but I think a skirt's in my category. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Here's my skirt again. Bye.
Thanks for watching.